Hello, everybody. It is day 82, and it actually is day 82. I have finally sorted through my number screw up, and I'm here at work. It's a little after, well, it's actually almost 6 at this point. I'm here a little bit late because I'm just trying to take care of a few things. We're coming up on staff training soon. And I am working a little more slowly than I'd like to be, for reasons of experiencing depression and just having really low levels of energy. So sometimes that means I work a little bit longer, make sure I get everything done. And I thought I would talk a little bit today about the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge because I was tagged by my good friend Craig who yesterday dumped ice on himself and jumped into a pond, and challenged me to the same thing. And so I'm sitting in my office, so you may or may not have guessed that I'm not going to be pouring a bucket of ice on my head. But I did take some time to think a little bit about ALS, about chronic disease, about terminal disease. And how it relates to mental health and mental illness. And a study that was done in 2011, 1 in 10 suicides were attributed to chronic illness or terminal illness. And I think it's really interesting because when I looked at the study that I was being cited, mental illness was not considered a chronic illness or a terminal illness. And so I just thought that was interesting, but I also thought that that's really significant. If you have not seen the video that was put out by the young man for whom ALS is hereditary, that his grandmother and his mother and he are all diagnosed with it. And he talks about the importance of the Ice Bucket Challenge. So if you have a person who doesn't think that this is meaningful, I would go and watch his video. Because I think it's really powerful, and he is able to recognize how important to him the fact that people are spreading awareness and donating is. Depression and suicide are so important to the ALS Foundation that there's actually a page that says reasons to live with ALS. Recognizing that people with ALS often do commit suicide and or engage in physician-assisted suicide as they progress into the disease. So anyway, things that I've been thinking about this intersection, as well as recognizing how important awareness is. That's a part of the reason I'm doing this blog. And so although there's been a lot of criticism of the Ice Bucket Challenge, it's raised $33 million or more than that at this point, and has brought in a lot of awareness. And yes, there are issues with it. And yes, there are things that could be done better. And yes, maybe somebody could consider it slacktivism. And simultaneously, it's impacting individuals, as I've seen in that video that was put out by the young man, as well as it's impacting more systemically by putting dollars towards something that is really important. So I have donated to the ALS Association, and I have also donated to the International Bipolar Foundation. So I've done 2 donations, one in response to the challenge, as well as in response to my own thoughts around what are some things that I wish had more funding and more awareness. I am going to challenge 3 people. I'm going to challenge my immediate family, April, Charlie, and Kayla. So I am placing this challenge to you. Make a decision and make meaning of it as you will. If you want to dump ice, dump ice. If you want to donate, donate. But I am passing this along to you all. I'm not going to dump ice on myself. I'm not going to dump water over my head. I do have an interest in respecting clean drinking water, and I don't want to waste it. And I also am not entirely sure that the discomfort of having ice dumped over my head is a thing that creates change. I recognize that maybe for some people it is, and that's great, but I'm choosing not to do that. I feel like with regards to my interest in social justice and my interest in creating awareness around illness and around mental illness, I have enough discomfort going on. So I'm not going to be dousing myself. But again, I have donated. And if you're interested in donating, here are two websites. This is the ALS Association, and now that I'm looking at it, I think I might have actually mixed up the... Sorry, I'm checking something here. Yeah, so, sorry about that. ALSA.org and the IBPF.org, if those are two places that you can donate, and these are two places that I've donated. So yeah, have a great night, and I will talk to you all tomorrow.